The air crackled with tension. The sky, once clear and blue, now churned with ominous storm clouds, casting a dark shadow over the valley below. Soldiers stood in a tense standoff, their faces grim and determined, knowing that the peace they had known for years was about to be shattered. Two kingdoms, once allies, stood on the edge of war. The armies, clad in gleaming armor, faced each other across the battlefield, their banners fluttering in the wind. The tension was palpable, as both sides prepared for the inevitable clash that would decide their fates. Years of peace were about to crumble. The ruins of once peaceful villages stood as silent witnesses to the brewing conflict. A broken peace treaty, now nothing more than ashes, symbolized the end of an era. Diplomatic meetings, once filled with hope, had turned into tense standoffs, with neither side willing to back down. At the heart of the conflict was a throne, whispered to hold ancient secrets. This throne, hidden deep within a misty forest, was said to possess powers beyond imagination. The ancient palace on the hilltop, shrouded in mystery, was the key to unlocking these secrets. The throne, with its intricate carvings, stood as a symbol of power and destiny, secrets that could shatter the fragile peace. An ancient scroll covered in cryptic symbols hinted at the throne's true power. A shattered artifact, once whole, now lay in pieces, its secrets lost to time. In the dark forest, secretive meetings took place, as those who sought the throne's power plotted and schemed. This was the world of the Whispering Throne, a thrilling tale of courage and intrigue. The epic landscape, with its medieval castles and mystical lands, set the stage for a story filled with adventure and danger. Heroes stood on cliffs overlooking battlefields, ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead. It was a story about a young man named Ari, caught in a web of secrets and lies. Dressed in medieval attire, Ari's determination was evident as he prepared for the battles to come. As a young warrior, he was ready to face the dangers that awaited him. In the depths of the forest, he discovered hidden secrets that would change his life forever. Ari's journey was about to begin. Setting out on his quest, he walked through dense forests and across vast landscapes. As the dawn broke, he knew that his adventure was just beginning. The path ahead was uncertain, but Ari was ready to face whatever challenges lay in his way, determined to uncover the truth and protect his kingdom. For generations, the kingdoms of Jati and Meliti had lived in harmony. They shared a bond, a respect for each other's ways. But a shadow had fallen over the land, a shadow of suspicion and mistrust. Whispers of dissent started to spread, rumors of betrayal. The death of the old king of Jati had plunged the kingdoms into uncertainty. The new king, Raja Bahrim, was a man of ambition, his motives unclear. Ari, a young man of Jati, felt the weight of his lineage. His father, a trusted advisor to the old king, had raised him to value peace. Ari believed in the bond between the kingdoms, a bond forged over centuries. But now, that bond was threatened. Ari found himself torn. He was loyal to his kingdom, but he also believed in peace. He had friends in Melati, people he cared about. He couldn't stand by and watch as their world crumbled. The throne room in Jati was filled with whispers. The air was thick with the weight of secrets, and the dim light cast eerie shadows on the ancient stone walls. It was a place where history seemed to come alive, where the past and present intertwined in a delicate dance of power and mystery. The throne itself, adorned with intricate carvings of dragons and phoenixes, seemed to pulse with hidden energy. Each carving told a story, a legend of old, and the throne was said to be a conduit for the voices of the past. It was a masterpiece of craftsmanship, a symbol of authority and wisdom. It was said that the throne whispered secrets to those who sat upon it. These whispers were not just random murmurs, but messages from the ancestors, guiding the ruler in times of need. Many believed that the throne held the key to the kingdom's future, a mystical artifact that could reveal the path to prosperity or doom. Ari had always dismissed the stories as folklore. He was a man of reason, a scholar who believed in facts and evidence. The idea of a talking throne seemed absurd to him, a relic of a superstitious past. Yet, the more he studied the throne, the more he began to question his beliefs. But now, he wasn't so sure. The whispers had grown louder, more insistent, and he could no longer ignore them. They seemed to call out to him, urging him to uncover the truth. Ari felt a strange connection to the throne, as if it was trying to communicate with him, to reveal its secrets. There were rumors of a hidden message, a prophecy carved into the throne itself. This prophecy was said to hold the fate of the kingdom, a cryptic message that only the chosen one could decipher. Ari had heard these rumors before, but he had never given them much thought. Now he was beginning to wonder if there was more to them than he had realized. A prophecy that spoke of war and a chosen one who could prevent it. The kingdom was on the brink of conflict, and the throne's message could be the key to averting disaster. Ari knew that he had to find the hidden message, to decipher the prophecy and save his people. The whispers of conspiracy were growing louder, and time was running out. Ari's journey was steeped in the rich culture of his land. The air was thick with the scent of jasmine and clove cigarettes. Gamelan music, with its mesmerizing rhythms, filled the streets during festivals. He drew strength from his heritage, from the stories of his ancestors. He knew the value of honor, of loyalty. But what happened when loyalty to his kingdom clashed with his conscience? Could he stay true to his values and still protect his people? Determined to uncover the truth, Ari embarked on a perilous quest. He had to decipher the secrets of the Whispering Throne to understand the prophecy. But he was not alone. Others sought the throne's power, driven by greed and ambition. Ari's journey led him through bustling markets, ancient temples, and hidden chambers beneath the palace. He encountered mystical creatures from Indonesian folklore, each encounter testing his courage and resolve. The Whispering Throne was a story about courage in the face of overwhelming odds. It was a tale that transcended time, a legend passed down through generations, speaking of a throne that held the power to change the fate of entire kingdoms. This throne, shrouded in mystery and ancient wisdom, was said to whisper secrets to those who dared to listen, but only the bravest and most determined could unlock its true potential. It was about the power of one person to stand up for what they believe in, to make a difference. This person, often an unlikely hero, would rise from obscurity to challenge the status quo. They would face insurmountable challenges, yet their unwavering spirit and belief in a better future would guide them. Their journey would inspire others, showing that even in the darkest times, hope and courage could light the way. It was about the fight for peace when everything seemed lost. In a world torn apart by conflict and strife, the quest for peace became a beacon of hope. The protagonist's struggle was not just against external enemies, but also against the inner demons of doubt and fear. Their journey was a testament to the resilience of the human spirit, and the belief that peace was worth fighting for, no matter the cost. Could Ari decipher the secrets of the throne? The ancient carvings held clues to a forgotten past, a time when the kingdoms were united and peace reigned. Ari's quest was not just a physical journey, but also a journey of the mind and soul. Each symbol, each whisper from the throne brought him closer to understanding the true nature of his mission. Could he bridge the divide between the kingdoms and prevent a devastating war? The river that separated the two lands was more than just a physical barrier. It was a symbol of the deep-seated mistrust and animosity that had festered for generations. Ari's task was monumental, requiring not just diplomacy and strategy, but also empathy and understanding. He had to find a way to heal old wounds and build new bridges of trust. Or would the whispers of war drown out the voices of reason? The storm clouds gathering on the horizon were a constant reminder of the looming threat. The forces of war were powerful and relentless, driven by fear and hatred. Ari had to navigate this treacherous landscape, where every decision could mean the difference between peace and destruction. The fate of two kingdoms rested on his shoulders. Ari's journey was a testament to the power of one person to make a difference. His courage, determination, and unwavering belief in a better future were the keys to unlocking the throne's secrets and bringing peace to the land. In the end, it was not just about the throne, but about the people and the hope that one person could indeed change the course of history.